Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. How y'all doing? Look who it is. It's Katie White. Katie's Kitchen again. Another edition of Katie's Kitchen today. Welcome, Katie. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, folks. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this Tuesday, May 19th. Again, we're shooting this on Monday the 18th. Going to present it on television Tuesday the 19th. We're doing all this in advance of Memorial Day weekend, so again, it gives some folks some ideas. That's exactly right for Memorial Day weekend. Again, with it being, you may see this on YouTube, you may see it, who knows where you're going to see it or when you're going to see it. We urge you, do conform with all your local health department rules, and also pay attention to what your local leaders are telling you regarding the shelter at home, right?
Absolutely.
We maintain social distancing here, even though she's cooking outstanding food for us today. So we're looking forward to it. Thank you again so much, Kate.
Oh, my pleasure, Bruce. Glad to be here.
What is going on today? Not a heck of a lot, actually, here on Tuesday, May 19th. When you look in the community events of the newspapers and in the radio stations and in the Facebooks and that kind of thing, there's not a ton going on Tuesday, May 19th. However, I can tell you, and this one is kind of timely, this is a good day. This is a happy National EMS Week. National Emergency Medical Service practitioners across the nation, communities, and medical professionals will honor the contributions of EMS practitioners from rural communities with little to no local health care services to major cities with teaming with humanity. Dedicated first responders provide immediate care during a health crisis, and I think this one counts. During National EMS Week, how do you observe it? Well, you recognize the folks' accomplishments and reward them with a smile, maybe home-baked goodies, community banquet, or something to help folks out. The first National EMS Week, by the way, how long ago, Katie, do you think the first National EMS Week would have been?
Ooh, Bruce, I don't know. Maybe the 80s?
You can leave that over there.
I can leave this over here? Okay.
People want to hurry.
I don't have to hold it
No, you're fine. 1974.
Okay, well, I wasn't that far off.
Gerald Ford announced, wait a minute, it would have been 74 would have been 74 would have been Richard Nixon in May. I don't know. But it says the first EMS week was observed in 1974
I have no
when
idea.
President Gerald Ford declared the week to acknowledge the crucial work of this critical link in the service chain. So there you go.
Wonderful.
This is also, okay now, ladies and gentlemen, I know that I go over these national holidays, right? And you think, well, some of them are sillier than others. This one might be one that would go with sillier than others. On May 19th, this is National May Ray Day.
May Ray?
May Ray Day.
Well, I know Fay Ray from...
Not her.
From King Kong.
No, not her. Really? The idea is for everyone to go out and enjoy the sun's rays.
Oh, well, today is actually my mother's birthday also.
The 19th is?
Yes, happy birthday, Mom.
Well, let's put you on screen so you can say that.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Katie's mom. I forget her name.
Jackie.
Jackie. I've met her a time or two. Jackie's a nice lady.
Guntown, Mississippi.
Yeah, where?
She lives in Guntown, Mississippi.
Guntown, yep. Guntown.
Yep.
Where's Guntown, Mississippi?
Well, it's about 15 minutes.
Is it right next to Cannonade, Mississippi?
No, it's outside of Tupelo.
Oh, okay.
About 15 minutes, yeah.
So has she ever been to Elvis's birthplace?
Oh, well, of course, but he was actually, there's a story, a lot of my relatives claim, we went, so-and-so, great aunt so-and-so went to school with him, first grade. Well, he was actually born very close to where my mother was, which is a county called Itawamba County.
Itawamba County.
All right. And they moved the county line so they could claim Tupelo was his birthplace. They actually uprooted his house and his church and moved it to Tupelo. So you can visit both of them.
Is that right?
Yes, they
I
moved
had
it.
no idea of
They
that.
moved
I've heard every legend of Elvis's upbringings in his entire life. I had
heard
no
my
idea.
great aunt Jenny went to first grade with him, but I don't know. They probably didn't have a photo. They were
Well, how old is your great aunt Jenny?
well. She's gone on to glory now, but
Well, you see, Elvis would be.
she would be in her 80s.
Elvis would be turning
She-
85.
she would be-
has turned 80.
She
would
be
have
about
turned
that
85
age,
this
yeah.
year.
That's
Yeah.
right. Had she held on a little bit longer? Yeah.
Well, maybe she dated him in first grade.
In first grade, she would have had a crush on him. They say he was really shy
Well, you never know. You never
and
know.
blonde.
Oh, I guess he was a blonde little
Was a
child.
blonde.
So on National May Ray Day, find a spot under the sun, soak up some warmth, and be sure to say hi Ray to the rays of the sun coming down. And actually, this National Ray Day was formed in St. Joseph, Michigan. They founded this celebration in 1977. Richard Ankley, also the creator of Your Welcome's Giving Day.
You're welcome.
Well, you got Thanksgiving Day, so he founded Your Welcome's Giving.
Day? Is that like the inventor of the pet rock? Because that
I think
sounds really
so. He's very
hippy-dippy.
proud. He came up with the idea to honor his brother Ray, who was born on
That's
May
kinda
19th.
cool. That's a nice tribute.
Well, that's yeah. Well, so well,
Very 70s.
there you go. This is also this one I can get behind. I'm a big fan of this one. This is National Devil's Food Cake Day. National Devil's Food Cake Day. It is. Let's see. There it is. Devil's Food Cake is a heavenly
Oh, my gosh.
chocolate cake, differing from regular chocolate cake by its darker color. It tends to be more moist and airy. The deviled food cake recipes use hot or boiling water as the primary liquid and cocoa rather than chocolate. The chocolate a little bit sweeter and less bitter than cocoa. Recipes for devil's food cake often appeared alongside recipes for angel food cake.
I didn't know that.
One of the earliest recipes appeared in the August 10th, 1898 edition of the Hagerstown Exponent in Hagerstown, Indiana. While earlier chocolate cake recipes existed before this one, Devil's Food Cake is uniquely different from other chocolate cakes. I can get behind Devil's Food Cake. That's all right. This is and now this last one that I'm going to talk about. It's kind of a little bit more pertinent to what we've got going on the show today.
Really?
What is Katie's going to talk about? May is National Strawberry Month. Sweet and bright National Strawberry Month beckons. Let's put that picture. There you go. Yeah, look at the.
That's what we're doing today is strawberry.
That is exactly what we're doing today. We're going to do 2 or 3, 4 strawberry recipes today. Get you ready for your holiday meal. Of course, National Strawberry Month is we eat them fresh out of the garden, blend them in smoothies, add them to parfaits, bake them into pies. Strawberries tantalize us in ice cream, milkshakes as well. We create preserves with them, give them our sweethearts covered in chocolate or whipped cream. They are these slightly tart berries, really aren't even berries. Strawberries belong to the rose family. Did you know that?
I did not know that. But that makes sense. They're so fragrant.
Yeah, they
fragrant.
do throw out.
Really fresh ones right now. They're in season, so you should be able to get some really farm fresh ones.
Find a U-pick somewhere.
Find a U-pick, yeah.
They're just
patronize your local farmers.
There you go.
And eat local produce.
Outstanding. Today it's, like I said, this is National Strawberry Month. They are nutritious. Strawberries are low in sugar and are excellent sources of vitamins C and K. Some facts about National Strawberry Month. 94% of United States households do consume strawberries. 1 cup of strawberries is only 55 calories. We may exceed that.
Just a little. I mean, it's me. So.
We may exceed the number of calories. Maybe a little bit more.
You're going to have to do a healthy food show because actually at home I eat very healthy. I eat low carb. And
we'll do that sometime.
We'll do that.
We'll do that. What's on Wabash? You've got baseball. On today, you've got the NC Dinos versus the Doosan Bears. The Dinos are 10-1 over in Korean baseball organization. Tomorrow, it's the LG Twins at this will be at 5 a.m., 4:30 a.m. Versus the Samsung Lions. Do check it all out. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'll be back with Katie right after these words. Do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS. Now she's walked off. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Katie White. Katie's Kitchen is here today.
Sorry, Bruce.
That's okay.
I have a habit of that.
You realize
I get a thought, and then I just, I got to go do this.
You were even looking at the monitor.
I know, and I was ready. I was smiling, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I need a bowl. I need a little bowl.
Need a little bowl. All right. See, okay. Now we've already established that this is National Strawberry Month.
Yes, it is.
Do you enjoy strawberries?
I love strawberries, and I know your wife, Dodie, grew up on a strawberry farm.
Grew up on a strawberry.
Does she like strawberries?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
She still likes them. Yeah, I love them. I just love them, and I think the homegrown ones, the little berries, I think they're just so good.
You know, that's the thing. You when you go to the store, you can find not this big, but
they're huge.
You can find big berries.
They're huge.
And oftentimes the big berries may not be quite as flavorful.
Well, actually, the smaller fruit, when I worked in produce, the smaller fruit is actually sweeter because it's got less room for that sugar. So when it ripens naturally, and you want to eat local produce, like, yes, they can get strawberries from other parts of the world, and I'm not saying that they're not good, but local is better because they don't have to be ripened with methane gas or that gas that they ripen things with and kind of unnaturally.
Well, they're not being hauled across the country.
They're not being hauled, and I think there's more people growing more organic.
Yeah.
And strawberries are kind of what they call one of the dirty dozen. Have you ever heard of that list?
No,
the
that's a
dirty
new
dozen?
term to me.
Well, in produce,
I've seen the movie, but no, I don't think it.
well, in produce, that means that their berries have a lot of seeds. And raspberries and blueberries, they're very small, blackberries. And there's lots of crevices. Broccoli, cauliflower would be on that list also. So you want to invest in some produce wash if you're not doing organic.
Oh, really?
I think it's worth investing in the organic berries, but they are higher than a cat's back.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
They're not as economical.
She mentioned that my wife used to live on a strawberry U-pick, and that was back in the 1980s, early 90s. Yeah, back in the 80s and 90s, and you could go in there and get a whole flat of 6 different quarts.
I used to do that.
6 different quarts, and you could be out of there for $10 or something like that. Now. We stopped at a store, a roadside produce last weekend, and got one flat for $6.
Wow!
I was just astonished. It was like $3.
Really?
They were charging $3 a pound. And if you can get it,
you got
God
a better
bless
deal
you.
than I did. But I got some really good berries from Freelands.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yes, but they're out. So, but there are other producers.
They've contracted to. They've got contracts.
Yes.
What are we doing today?
Okay, so first of all, let's talk about this lemonade. This beverage.
Talk about this.
Lemonade.
Cool, refreshing drink. What's that from?
From Eddie Murphy, I think.
That is Eddie Murphy. That's
Murphy
right.
Raw. He was talking about lemonade. So we have a strawberry lemonade.
You've got a piece of strawberry on the back there. Here, take that off.
Perfect.
There you go.
Okay. I'm messy that way.
That's cool.
This lemonade is really easy to make, folks. This is an all-natural lemonade, okay? You need this is what's in it, about 8 large strawberries, or maybe if they're smaller, a little bit more. You're going to put them in half, cut them in half.
Okay.
You don't have to really rough chop them or anything because you're going to put them in the blender and puree them. So you don't really have to do a lot. Of course, take, the stem off. You don't want that green part. Then you're going to have a couple of tablespoons of white sugar and a cup of water in your blender. Pulse it until, it's pureed. If your blender is like mine, it has a puree setting, and it works great. And you're going to blend it until the chunks kind of form a juice, strawberry juice. And then you're going to painstakingly squeeze about 10 to 12 lemons.
So this is
fresh lemon juice.
This is fresh lemon juice.
So you can render about 2 cups.
It's outstanding.
So thank you. I think it makes a huge difference.
I already cheated and took a taste.
I think it makes all the difference.
Incredibly refreshing.
It's kind of tart, but you can really taste a difference. And if Meyer lemons were in season, like in February, they're about in the season, and Florida, their strawberry season is in February. Okay. So you can also get really good berries from Florida. Yeah. So you can make that with Meyer lemons, and Meyer lemons are even sweeter they're sweeter.
Okay, and then we're also
then we're going to put a cup of
jazz
sugar
it up with the
mint sprig.
Oh, that's a great looking glass of lemonade.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Yeah, we're drinking. We're drinking
2 strawberries.
Yeah, outstanding. Yum.
Okay, well that's how we do the lemonade.
That's the first thing.
All right, you don't have to do a simple syrup or anything. You can, but you don't have to. Okay, it works great. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is strawberry butter.
Strawberry butter.
Fresh. Strawberry butter.
You don't have to go to Cracker Barrel.
No.
Make your own.
Do they have strawberry butter there?
I think so. I know they do
Logan's Roadhouse or somebody.
I know they do at Red Lobster too.
And I thought, when Buffalo Country in Fairfield was operating, they had the strawberry butter.
Oh yeah.
And people just loved it. So what I've done here is I've just kind of cut these strawberries up into little chunks, and I'm going to kind of run my knife through.
Okay.
because we're going to put it in the mixer with some butter.
All
2
right.
sticks of butter. Land O'Lakes butter.
Okay, you know, it said
Is my favorite.
The recipe that we'll be putting these recipes all on the screen, but the recipe that you gave me, and I guess you would know better than me, is ask for a cup of butter, and a
Okay.
cup of butter is
2 sticks.
2 sticks. Okay.
2 sticks,
All right.
because each stick is a half cup.
Now, how much strawberries are we throwing
You're
in
going to
there?
use about 10 ounces.
Okay.
So that's roughly a couple of cups.
Okay.
Okay. So you want fresh strawberries. You can use frozen if you want to. If you
Won't be
have-
as smooth though, will it?
It won't be as smooth. It'll be a little bit more watery, but this will turn out great. And this can be frozen.
Oh, really?
Yes, so you can make little butter pats and freeze
Yeah.
it, which I have brought an example.
You're gonna show us example,
Yes.
yeah.
So I'm going to take these strawberries that I've kind of just roughly chopped,
Yay.
because we're going to really mix them up well.
All right.
And then we're also going to use some powdered sugar. So
Okay.
it actually sinks in better than the granulated. This recipe actually calls for a cup. I have another recipe that calls for a 1/4 cup, and it's not quite as sweet. So you can adjust it according to your taste.
Hey, you don't mind if I eat this strawberry?
Not at all. So
If I eat the garnish, do you?
no, not at all. I'm going to put this softened butter at room temperature and these strawberries together, and I'm going to whip them in the good old KitchenAid. My 58 Fury here, my nice red one.
Oh, that's not very loud at all. I mean,
It's
that's
not terribly loud until it's still not bad.
not bad.
So I'm going to reach over and get the powdered sugar.
I go ahead. I can hear you talking. I'll just put it here on me so that folks can see me enjoying my refreshing lemonade while she heads over and gets the powdered sugar.
And now I'm going to turn it up,
Yay!
crank it up.
You're back.
Okay, so it's really getting kind of blended together.
All right. How long am I gonna want to puree this?
Well, you want to whip the butter until it's fluffy.
Okay.
Okay, so you can tell when butter is fluffy. It's got that milk content, water content.
When you're happy with it, you're going to show us what it looks like.
Right, when
Yeah.
it's creamed, I guess what you call cream, but you want it fluffy.
Okay.
A little bit fluffy. So that's why I've also put the strawberries in there to give it some extra liquid.
Okay.
So that gives it a little bit more blending power.
I get you.
Okay. So I'm going to stop it for a second.
Be careful with your. Oh my heavens! Look at that strawberry butter she's got going on
And it didn't take very long at all to get it to that point, but we're going to make it a little bit more.
How much? How much are we going to? How much of the powdered sugar are we throwing in?
I'm going to do a little. I'm going to do about 2/3 of a cup.
Okay.
I'm going to eyeball it here because that's kind of how I cook. I eyeball it.
Okay.
This is a 1/2 cup scoop.
I'm guessing that was more
I
like
think
3/4.
you could use the Splenda also.
I think
for
that was
those of you that are-
3/4, by the way.
That was 3/4. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
probably about. Well, I mean, it's less than the cup.
Oh, hey,
I
it's
think
not
you
quite a cup. It's less than a cup.
I think you thought this is going to give you sugar diabetes.
No, I don't. I hope it doesn't.
I hope not either. But you know, Splenda makes, or Truvia makes a powdered sugar, and it works really well also. I mean, it's got the same texture.
She says Truvia makes one also. Now, but you
Splenda.
wouldn't use the same amount though, because that stuff's
It
stronger
actually
than
measures.
sugar.
Well, you want to read the instructions, but you have some that will measure the same.
Really?
Now, yes. Indeed.
I thought that the Splenda and Truvia were usually
I
a little
think when
bit.
it originally came out, it was a different ratio.
Yeah, like
but then
saccharin.
they made it more consumer friendly
Yeah.
by making it equal.
Okay.
I don't know what they added to it, but it works really well. So
Oh,
you probably still want to read the instructions.
Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, not only do we have that, she has also brought
Hot rolls.
along the rolls.
This is great for brunch when you want to do biscuits. Like it's wonderful on biscuits.
Ooh, I am fired up. This is
And
gonna be
I
so
think
good.
we have
And
strawberry
so
butter.
This is basically ready to go.
yes. So
How
I'm going
about
to-
that? Let's get the butter off the.
Ooh,
That's easy.
the beaters.
The beater. Butter
Yeah.
off the beater.
Butter off the beater. And this is kind of what it looks like.
Now let's zoom in on
And you
that.
can see it's kind of like very soft.
Okay.
and the texture, and it's got a little, it's still got some integrity of the chunks of strawberries, and that's okay. I kind of like it chunky.
May I hold it?
Sure.
Yeah, and show.
Sure, show and tell. That's what we're doing. So
Oh,
you
that
can see it didn't.
Outstanding.
It didn't take very long, did it?
No.
Not at all.
No, and it's creamy, and it'll oh my heavens.
So,
Get the frozen there.
did you know that you can actually freeze this, Bruce?
I kind of did, but I wasn't sure how to go about it.
Although it's not as good frozen as it is when it's fresh, just like anything else.
You have the frozen piece out there right there.
Right there. This has not been frozen. This has just been refrigerated.
Oh, okay.
So, that butter's very soft.
Right.
If you'd pass it to me, I'll tell you how to make like a little log
Okay.
on some parchment paper. You can also freeze this in like little ice cube trays because they're about a tablespoon, which is about
Well, now
right.
that's thoughty.
Isn't that thoughty?
Yeah, that's handy.
Very handy.
That way you don't need to bring the whole thing out and
Right.
carve a piece off or anything like
Right.
that. Right.
And you can just kind of pop it out of there.
How about that?
And it's butter, so you don't really have to, spray any cooking spray or anything. To
No,
make it pop
that'll
out.
be fine.
So I can just kind of shape this into a little log. I can probably pipe it through a wide tip. What do
Through
you
a
call
wide
it?
tip,
Decorator
cake
tip?
decorating pipe thing, yeah.
And then you could freeze little pats that way as well. Use your star tip, or get creative.
Oh, that's outstanding.
So I'm just kind of squeezing it to make a little log.
And so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, strawberry butter. How long will that stay good?
That will stay good about a week or two in the refrigerator. If you use unsalted butter, it won't keep as well. It'll start to turn a little bit. But if you use salted butter, it may last a little bit long. But a couple of weeks. But you can, if you find that it's too much and you're not using it.
We forgot to get a spoonful of that or something.
Oh, well, let's do. Oh, sorry.
Just,
Well, of course, we have to try it.
just saying, we forgot to try
Do
that.
you want the fresh?
Yes, I want the
So,
fresh.
the
If
fresh-
that's possible.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get a roll here ready to go.
Oh, look at that. It's very fresh.
You have a little.
Let me get you a knife,
me a little knife.
a spreader here.
Oh yeah, here we go. This is going to be outstanding. Oh
My
my
log
heavens.
is much smaller now, Bruce. Just kind of tore my log up.
Yeah, that's what happens to me too.
Log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. Except this
Okay.
is strawberry.
Oh heavens.
Is it
Oh,
too
heavens.
sweet or about just right?
That's just about right.
Just about
Yeah.
right. Well, maybe I'll
That's
try some too.
I tell you what, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to make what else are we making? And that's pretty good.
You're right.
Yeah,
That was just about right.
that's just about right. We're going to be right back. We're going to make pretzel sauce.
Strawberry pretzel salad.
Oh.
That's a potluck and picnic superstar.
Perfect. We'll be right back after this. Stick around. Yep.
At Back and Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent in Salem called Brandy Drink Pool.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Well, you caught me coming back in from going to get the hot water. How about that?
We're not having a baby. We don't need boiling water for that.
Boil water, Bill. Make some towels. Get some towels. Boil water.
I think that was just to keep the fathers busy.
That makes sense.
Well, I mean, to sanitize things, of course.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right.
But it kept the fathers out of the hair.
All right, here's what we're doing. I haven't shifted the pictures yet, but I will in a minute. We're going to make something that you've seen, I'm sure, numerous potlucks or wherever you go.
It's a
Outstanding. Then we're going to make the strawberry pretzel salad.
Yes, the incredible strawberry pretzel salad. The late Rick Book used to bring this to our FCHS picnics.
Oh, really?
And this is probably very similar to what he made. I don't know if it's exactly, but here's my homage to Rick Book.
Okay.
And that's the first time I ever had it.
Got to blow through this, by the way.
I got to blow through it. Okay, so I've already done the crust. Okay. For the crust, Bruce, you're going to do.
Let's see what that crust looked like.
Okay.
Again.
I've already done the crust because I don't have an oven here, folks. So I just put 2 cups of, I put a bunch of pretzels in, probably about half a bag into my blender.
What kind of pretzels are we using?
I use Snyder's of Hanover. I really like those.
Salted or unsalted?
Salted.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I use the pretzel sticks personally. It doesn't matter though. So you want 2 cups of the pretzel crumbs.
Okay.
And you want 3/4 cup of some melted butter and about 3 tablespoons of white sugar.
And again, all these recipes will be on the YouTube page.
Yeah. And then you're going to flatten it out in your pan.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't have a clear pan. It's much prettier in a clear dish, but that's what we're doing here.
Wow.
So then you bake it in a 400-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. And then you pull it out and you're going to cool that. And then you've got 2 more steps.
We're going to show what that looks like here in a little bit.
Sure. You can...
2 more steps.
2 more steps.
We need to make the
filling.
The filling as well as the topping.
As the topping. So for the filling, you're going to cream together an 8-ounce block of cream cheese.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to put that in my
little
58 Fury there. You're going to use a cup of white sugar.
Okay.
And I'll grab that. And then you're also going to use some whipped topping. So you're not going to fold in the whipped topping just yet. You're going to kind of want to get this creamed first. So
what's your sugar?
You
got your sugar ready to go?
I have my sugar over there. I'm going to have to grab it.
All right,
I was boiling water and... Whoa.
Stop.
Take 2.
That's all right.
Hey, look, it's creamed.
No, that's the thing. We've realized.
We were like, oh, we're short on time.
We have realized that you don't.
And then it's penny wise and pound. There we go.
There you go.
So I'm going to cream this pretty quick.
But you'll have sugar in there yet.
Take 2, gosh.
It's okay to do that without sugar in there?
Yes, I'm going to add it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm just going to cream that a little bit. And it's softened because that's going to make it whip it much better.
Okay.
Okay, and then while that's kind of softening, I'm going to put my Jell-O. Get my Jell-O ready.
You're getting your Jell-O going.
Okay, so I have 2 cups of hot water, boiling water.
It's
Again. Unawares. Okay, so I guess I'll holler into that one.
I want to.
2 cups of boiling water.
Okay.
And 2 3-ounce packages of Jell-O. Strawberry gelatin. There's always room for Jell-O, Bruce.
There's always room for Jell-O.
I know you call it goo, but it's really good.
Okay, now if I'm making Jell-O, boy, that smells good. If I'm making Jell-O shots, do I use the same?
I've never made a Jell-O shot. Believe it or not, of all the things I've never cooked.
No kidding.
Better learn, I guess.
Well, that makes sense.
Jody always makes them. So
Yeah.
I don't think.
Actually, I think you use probably half and half or something, or
half and half. That would be creamy.
maybe not even quite that much.
Okay, so we're gonna let this dissolve.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm just stirring it a little bit.
That was hot water, by the way.
Very hot water.
We went out and made it hot. And do you need a knife?
Possibly. I don't have really good grippy hands anymore.
Well, I didn't ask one. I should have asked if I actually had a knife on me. You have a knife. I don't.
I do. I have
don't
a
have
very
one.
sharp one. Because if I'm going to cut myself, I would rather have a sharp one.
Okay, now you're going to get.
I'm going to get ready for the sugar.
We're getting the sugar in.
And okay, now I need just a little bit more.
Okay.
There we go. Just top it off. And
I tell you what, you ready to run that again?
I'm ready to run it.
She's going to whip that again. We're going to come back right after this word. We're going to have all kinds of whipped stuff, all right? Back right after this. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after this.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meager Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meager's offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meager's also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meager's is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meager Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome to the Bank Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zing Building Center on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are finishing up the toppings, and we're going to make this pretzel salad.
So we have 3 layers. It's a
Okay.
layered salad.
Right, layered salad.
And it's really a dessert. I mean, we say it's a salad, but it's got layers. So
By the way, folks, before you, while that's still running, let me show you pictures of what we did earlier. Sorry about the little interruption there. Now we're
There we
back.
go.
We're
Back.
fine. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, that's exactly.
it's
right.
all fine.
We're all fine.
We're fine.
We are making. I was going to show pictures of. See, now there's the butter from earlier. There's the strawberry lemonade, and there's another shot of the lemonade. And okay, so you have your toppings done.
Okay, so to this, while we were on break, I added the whipped topping. The Cool Whip, an 8-ounce, thing of Cool Whip. You can always use the fat-free or sugar-free or vanilla or whatever Cool Whip that you prefer.
Okay.
So this has got the block of cream cheese.
All right.
And the cup of sugar. And
that
you want to
looks good.
show the consistency here, and we're just going to kind of stir it up.
Okay.
And you want to show the viewers.
All right. Get the
Since it is a demo.
Get the close-up view.
Wiping my hands.
Oh yeah, that's the consistency's pretty stiff, but
we're going to spread it onto the pretzel crust.
It's of a spreadable density,
It's like
isn't it?
almost kind of like a little bit of a cheesecake in
I
the way
like
that
it.
it's got the cream cheese.
All right.
But it's going to be in the fridge. You don't have to bake it. After you get the crust done, there's no
All
more
right.
baking. So this is a great one to bring to potlucks. You can put it together in a hurry, as you can see. So we're going to spread. You might want to get that out of there.
Get
Thank
out of the
you.
way. Yeah.
I need a cooking assistant. So
You need a sous chef.
I need a sous chef. Yeah. I wonder if all those big cooking shows, like how many people actually does it take to put on like the Barefoot
I
Contessa?
watch the
have
dude
clean hands.
the dude out of New Orleans, and Kevin, what's his name?
Oh,
and he looks like he's got to have half a dozen people hanging around. Kevin Belson.
Hire me, Food Network. Look, I work all
There
by
you go.
myself.
She's looking for a job.
Well,
You have a
part-time.
job.
I
You're
have
not
a very
looking-
good job. I have a day job.
Okay, now you're going to do what?
Now, I'm going to take these strawberries. I've added 10 ounces of, not 10 ounces. I've added 2 10-ounce packages of frozen strawberries. And I
Okay.
actually had home frozen ones from Freeland's.
Nice.
So you're welcome. And the Jell-O.
And this
And
is
you're
not
going
going
to-
to. This is going to stay on top. It's not going to suck down there through, huh?
Nope, it's not.
Oh my!
And you're going to spread that around. And then you're going to chill it.
How long do we chill it?
You're going to chill it until the Jell-O sets.
Oh, so that's going to end up
That's
looking
it.
like that,
Beautiful.
right? Although we have you have
The
something.
magic of TV, Bruce.
That's exactly right. However, even without the magic TV, you have something. You have some over there, don't you?
I do.
Let's bring that over
It's
here.
ready to try.
It's going to look a lot better than what we just showed, than what that picture is. Okay, now
Well, I
this.
don't know after I get it out. I put it in my little oval one because that's kind of just the stuff I have at home.
Well, that's fine.
So this is,
boy.
Oh
my heavens.
We've already cut it. I've already cut it because it does kind of, it's dense.
Yeah.
So.
Dense like me.
I'm going to try to pry it.
Grr, she says. Oh, heavens, look at that thing.
Oh, I messed up some of the pretzel crust.
That's all right.
And you want to make sure you get that pretzel because it's that combination of the sweet and the salty. that I think makes this a spectacular offering to people.
Oh, wow. See
And
now.
there you go.
Oh.
Give that a whirl. I mean, you're kind of eating dessert before you eat the savory one, but this one took the most time, folks, which really wasn't very much time at all, as you can see. But we knew the salad would be easy to throw together, so that's why we did this order today.
Oh, wow.
What do you think?
Oh, my.
So the goo is good?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
So you have to add a D to the word goo, Bruce. You can't call the Jell-O goo.
Oh, I see. Yeah, see, now you're thinking.
There's a
That's very
napkin
kind.
if you-
Thank you. Oh, my heavens.
I have a tablescape, of course, my grandmother's tablecloth, and
It looks beautiful.
I
though.
thank you. It's a vintage one.
Tell you what, let's do. You want to take one more break and then we'll do the last salad?
The
Are
magical
y'all ready?
thing of the salad. I'll be ready to do that. So we can take another break, and we'll see you in a bit.
And I'll get to eat the pretzel.
And
stuff.
yeah, he doesn't have to chomp on the air. he wants to finish.
Back in a minute.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard to find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Now I do.
Okay. Lord. Bruce.
We were back on screen, but
I was
hadn't hit the
talking
microphone.
like I was just on air, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not in the shot."
You're perfect. You're perfect. You're in the shot.
You should trick me more often, so that way I'm not moving so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. That's Katie White.
Hi,
I'm Bruce Dickey. We're having a good time. We are doing all kinds of fun stuff with strawberry. May is a strawberry month, and it's strawberry, but it's perfect. It's the perfect treat for the hot summer days, which are on the way.
Oh man, I dread it.
And here we go. I've got the strawberry lemonade. Already had some strawberry butter. I'm just
Are you about strawberried out?
No, but I'm just about foundered off of the strawberry pretzel salad.
You can founder on it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I think you were surprised. Tell the viewers what you said when you were eating it off the camera.
I was astonished.
I don't pay him to say nice things about my food.
I was very surprised at how good it was because it was so simple.
I know, it just
like you said, it's a complex taste when you've got the salt in there from the pretzels,
the sweetness, the
and coming together with that whipped cream and the sugar,
the tartness,
and then the sugar or the strawberries on top, and you didn't add any. You didn't add any sugar to the strawberries.
No, I didn't.
That was just Jell-O and strawberries.
But the Jell-O is very sweet. And actually, folks, I've used the gluten-free pretzels and I've used the sugar-free Jell-O before, and it turned out wonderfully.
Might want to think about it that way.
And you can use your Splenda again as the sugar substitute for those people that are trying to reduce calories or diabetic.
There's what it can look like.
Oh, man.
Ours looked pretty close to that.
It's pretty close, but I just wasn't very good at spooning it out of there.
Here's what we're doing next. This is going to be we're going to get healthy now.
I love salad.
Let's get a little healthy.
Well, this is going to be much healthier.
We'll call this a French style meal, having the salad last.
Yes, and you know what? I think I knew somebody that would always say, eat dessert first because life is uncertain. You know how you go to a restaurant and they have these sumptuous desserts on the menu and you're like, oh, I can't wait to have that triple chocolate cake or that bread pudding or whatever, and then you don't save room for it because you founder on everything else, eating hot rolls or potatoes or something.
I had one of those too.
You know, I forgo that stuff so I can kind of save it. But yeah, the French, they do eat their kind of sweets first. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's make a salad.
So let's talk
get
about
healthy.
salad. All right, so this is a spinach salad. You can use spring green mix.
Okay.
If you don't buy the triple washed, I'm using baby spinach today.
All right.
If you don't use the triple washed, then you want to wash it, kind of soak the greens, and then put them in a salad spinner or really just dry them off.
Okay.
So this is that convenient packaged baby spinach.
You've already got that ready to go.
And and it's ready to go. And
Tell me what you're putting it in here.
Okay, so this canister, I know this is unusual.
It's odd looking. Unexpected.
Okay, this is just a little trick for a picnic. When you have an outdoor picnic, you have flies and other things. So this has a nice lid, canister. It's pretty clear, so it'll look beautiful.
Right.
So you'll keep the flies out, and you can mix it in that jar.
Plus, you can toss it. Yeah, you
can still like stir it around and probably shake it, but I'm not going to do that because my luck, it would just go everywhere. I don't trust myself. I don't. Maybe Bruce can, and his hands are strong enough, but
she doesn't trust herself. If you do look closely, she does have whipped cream on my microphone.
It's like the Herb Alpert whipped cream and other delights. That great.
Don't worry, I clean the microphone after every show. All the microphones
because it could have droplets.
That's exactly right. I'm very safe.
So this is the baby spinach, about 10 ounces. The 50-50 arugula is a nice peppery flavor.
Okay.
So if you want to use that, it's great. Now, I've got a quart of strawberries or so.
All right, we're going to cut those.
And I'm going to quarter them. And Bruce, we've got to get the little stem off. So I'm just going to quarter them.
So you're taking the stem out of the middle too? No.
No, I'm not going to core it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm just going to use this. If I see like a little part that I don't want, like this undesirable, it goes in the trash.
A little chunky at the side.
That little green thing. It doesn't taste good, so get it out of there.
All right.
So the point is to make it taste good. You can see these berries are pretty big. These are from the store. I didn't get to get any more of those lovely small berries, but these are actually pretty good. Berries are in season right now, and they're very economical, about $1 a quart at your big store.
Really?
That shall remain unnamed, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
I didn't realize they were that cheap there.
I've got to remember to look at the
I'm
people
sorry, I meant to
while
say
I'm cutting. I just
inexpensive.
get nervous with a knife and I'm looking at you all.
Don't hurt
I
yourself.
don't really want to sever my hand. Remember that SNL episode where Chevy Chase was Julia Child?
It's Dan Aykroyd.
It's Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
Dan Aykroyd.
I can't believe I made that mistake.
That's all right. But yeah,
Chevy
it's Julia
Chase, that
Child.
was the Ford.
He's
Gerald
carving
Ford.
he's carving the chicken,
Yes,
and all of a sudden,
oh my gosh, blood starts spurting everywhere, and that's like my nightmare.
they killed Julia Child on
Like
Saturday
when my
Night
mixer
Live.
went awry because I didn't securely
Don't
lock
worry.
it in.
We cut that part out.
That's going to be on the cutting room
Yeah,
floor,
we're
right,
going
Bruce?
to cut that part out of the
I
show.
think it might be
All
fun.
right, now, is this going to be healthy for me, or what am I going to do
It
here?
is going to be pretty healthy because we're not adding any sugar, but we are
okay.
using honey.
All right.
Another substitute is agave.
Okay.
So I like agave, the flavor of it also, but we're going to use honey because it's more common.
Okay.
I guess you could substitute sugar, white sugar, but it's just not as good.
I'm sitting here
for
looking
you.
at the calories, and this is
It's fairly
it's really low in calories.
very
250
low.
calories.
And you're going to think this
for
is
a
really
large-
delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I've got about enough berries here.
Okay.
So this is very similar to, I don't know if I can, again, say the restaurant, the Panera poppy seed dressing.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, I just did. So if it
I don't
wasn't
care if you do,
permissible,
that's
sorry
fine.
about that. But it's very similar if you've been to the Panera restaurant chain. They have a spring chicken salad. I think Wendy's also had one. Now, you can, I'm glad this is not smell-o-vision because
Those are strong.
These are very strong. I'm using a red onion because I love the flavor of red onion.
Okay.
But sometimes they're so strong, and I didn't want to cry this time like last time. I cut an onion and
She cried on television last time, and it was very sad.
I'm surprised he had me back. It's like,
It was very
wow.
sad. The tears.
It's very sad.
You know, that's the
Thank
thing.
God for waterproof Lancome.
And I told you that I don't cry with onion cutting. So I mean,
Oh my
usually-
gosh,
yeah,
you're so
yeah,
lucky.
it's-
But anyway,
somehow.
this is a very strong onion. And to get some of that strong flavor out, this is what I recommend. You want to thinly slice your onion.
You got
and
about
then
3 minutes. We better
soak
get
it.
going.
So we got to put that in there.
I guess.
And Bruce's calendar just fell down.
It's May.
We're going to add some feta cheese.
Feta cheese. There we go. Yum. Feta cheese.
And I love that. And then we're going to make the dressing. And I'm going to use this mason jar as the
Okay.
shaker. So I'm glad you told me I had a warning there.
You get a 3 minute
Because
warning.
he's like, you had 10 minutes. And I guess that was 10 minutes ago.
We've blown through it.
How do I manage to just talk
you're
the
a
time
talker.
away?
You're a talker. Okay, so we're going to do.
A 1/4 cup of olive oil, a
Okay.
nice light olive oil for salads. Can't get it all out. Whoop. Sorry.
Yum.
Okay, and then we're going to use balsamic because balsamic and
Balsamic
strawberries
vinegar.
are a very, very good combination.
Why is the
Oh, wait a
balsamic
minute.
better than white? What do we miss?
Actually, I made a mistake, Bruce.
Uh-oh.
Because you scared me. So we're going to use 3 tablespoons, sorry, of
How
oil.
much did you think you poured in?
A 1/4 cup. No, it's 3 tablespoons of oil. Take 2. That's actually about the right thing. Now we're going to use
You were pretty close.
1/4 cup. I was. Bruce, would you?
You got a minute.
Okay. So while he's opening that, we're going to do the dressing. A tablespoon and a half of honey.
And then we'll come out. It's turning but not catching anything.
I might have to use the knife.
Am I supposed to, has it been, it's been opened.
Maybe it just like pops off.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. See, we get nervous and we start fumbling, and I'm
Speak
just
for
a
yourself,
mess.
I'm not nervous.
He's never nervous. I'm always nervous. Okay, so it's going to be quite a bit.
How much of that we threw
About
in?
a quarter.
Okay.
1/4 cup. We had 3 tablespoons of oil.
Okay.
1/4 cup of balsamic. A tablespoon and a half of honey.
We already got that,
We are
right?
going to use the Dijon mustard because I
Okay.
love Dijon mustard in everything.
I've got 40 seconds.
And watch this. Poppy seeds, about a 1/2 teaspoon, or I'm sorry, tablespoon.
That's a bunch of poppy seeds.
Yeah, it's so good though. And salt and pepper.
Did you throw the pecans in?
I haven't thrown the pecans in. I'm going to do that. And voila.
Voila.
Got salad. So we're going to give this a good shake. This is not one that has to be emulsified or put in a blender. And you want to put it on last. And it doesn't keep very well. So this is something you really have to eat immediately.
Okay.
So
So I'm having salad for lunch.
You are having salad for lunch, and it's the first meatless one that I've ever done for you.
Pour it in there, and off you go.
And off you go, and you're going to give it a toss. And people are going to rave about this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Katie White.
And we managed to do it.
We got through it. How about that? Hey, thank you so much for tuning in to Big Talk with Bruce.
We love it.
Katie, thank you again for being here.
There you go.
The strawberry salad, spinach strawberry salad, outstanding. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. See you soon.
Thanks a lot.